And the next match has begun. This match is between Hard Kenji and Hard Lissette. Who will win? Lissette is deciding to play as the purple allies on the northern side of Fire Island, and on the bottom we have Kenji playing as the Orange Empire of the Rising Sun, of course, because that is their set faction. However, this is not their set colors, but I think purple is kind of suiting for Lissette, and I think orange is pretty suiting for any Empire player. So let us begin. Looks like Kenji's opening up with a really strange dojo placement. Kind of trying to hide it a bit, you know. Just like I do not want my allies' opponent to know I'm going dojo. I can't let them know I'm gonna go for the oils. You know, just just a terrible decision. You know, typical AI behavior going on right now. So it looks like the ore refinery's up. One thing about Kenji is he does not build infantry at the start. He builds the dojo, but he does not build infantry. In fact, I think Kenji's main play is very fast Tengus. He wants his Tengus to be right away. Just wants that. Sorry, I can't snap my fingers right now. It's just not working. They're just not working for me. But yes, looks like Kenji's basic idea here is to get Tengus without any sort of economic interruptions. He wants those Tengus up as fast as he can, but is it going to be useful against an IFV spamming allies player? Guess we'll just have to find out. I can't believe Lissette made it to the semifinals. Jeez, Lisette's one of the worst AI. I actually thought Zana was going to beat Lissette, and of course it didn't happen. Alright, I'm sorry, I just had to do that. I want to make sure I'm spelling her name correctly, because I would have felt like a fool. Just like a double-titled the AI tournament grid. Yeah, that was cool as well. So it looks like Kenji's sticking to what I said about him. You know, he's trying to get those Tengus up as fast as he possibly can without any economic interruptions. And looks like a very well-defended engineer heading towards the oil. Unlike players nowadays, players like actual people, we don't defend our engineers. I mean, we do, but we don't stock up a giant force. We actually just send them all in one at a time. But the AI are like, nope, we give these guys a full army escort. Nice capture of the oil. Looks like Lissette's taken some lessons from Warren. No, I'm just kidding. No, Warren wouldn't be building so many IFVs. Now, mind you, IFVs aren't too bad against Tengus. So, this could be interesting. But Kenji is very good at taking opportunities. Kenji, when he has his opponent on the run, he expands. And then when he gets his third refinery, he gets his fourth up very quickly after that. And then just tries to overwhelm his opponent. And eventually, sometimes he decides not to go with the overwhelming strategy like Shinzo, but will actually go for the tier 3 and try to crush his opponent as fast as possible. That's actually kind of similar to how Oleg plays as Soviets. But hopefully Shinzo, I mean Kenji, is going to be a little bit more successful with his strategy. And it looks like the IFVs are on their way. So let's see how this turns out. We have a bunch of Peacekeeper and Javelin IFVs. Looks like we have more Peacekeeper than Javelin IFVs. This is actually kind of what I do, actually, versus Empire when I play allies, except I do it a lot better than this. Oh, man. Oh, is he going to get the IV? No. Backs away. Backs away. Alright, I think it's about time that Kenji should decide to expand. He has a bit of a defensive army. And looks like Kenji is saving up money. He might be going for that refinery very soon. Gonna expand, Kenji? You gonna do it? You gonna expand for me, baby? Expand? No, you decide to build units after pausing for a long period of time? Okay. You know what I should do? This. There we go. I usually don't do that when it might be ODs, but you know, I definitely gotta start getting used to it. I definitely gotta start. Definitely got to start. Now you can actually see that this Tengu's actually hurt, and that this VX is actually kind of hurt. And looks like Lissette decides to go for a map reveal on Protocol. So it looks like no AI is going to be expanding just yet. When Empire AIs expand, it's a lot faster than the other AI. Because you know, it's in core form. They don't have to build the collector and deploy it like the other AI. I mean, like if the AI were programmed, they would use their MCVs to expand. That'll be so beast if EA, or Victory Games, I should say, makes their next AI more strategic like that. Kind of play more like a player, more intelligently. You know what AI plays like a player and kind of intelligent? StarCraft 2 AI. StarCraft 2 AI is very good at doing that. They're very good at simulating how some players play. Like Roach Hydra pushes. But this isn't about StarCraft 2, this is about Kenji being the man. Alright, Lissette, do it for the female team. Because you know how many females there are in this game. No, I'm saying there actually is females in this game. A lot more than black people in Command & Conquer 3. In fact, you ever notice how there's like no black people in Command & Conquer? They just almost don't exist. I mean, like, and when they do, they're like some sort of leader of some sort. Think about it. Command & Conquer 3, you got that director guy, right? Kane's Wrath, you got that black hand guy. Figures, black hand, black leader. I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose. Anyways, seems that the action is finally starting, but nope, everything's boring when you look at Lissette play. Lissette is just like, oh, I'm just gonna send my units forward, I'm gonna pull them back, send them forward, and pull them back. And Lissette actually has no knowledge on how to evacuate a multi-gunner IFV. She just doesn't know how. I just want to mention that. So it looks like Lissette is not going to be expanding. just two refineries. That's all she needs. Suicide your crowdcopters. You know, attack and pull back all your forces. We have a very typical Empire force that you even see online. You know, tank busters, some Imperial warriors. We have VX choppers and you know, tsunami tank. You see this often online. Maybe with less so of the choppers against allies, but you know, I like this Tengu just kind of hovering here. It's not being shot at. Oh, there we go. Look how fast Javelin IFVs destroy Tengus. Very effective when they're shooting. But then they pause for a long time and die. But the point is that they kill things really quickly, and I like things that kill things quickly. And looks like Kenji has decided to go for a naval yard. The third refinery. Is this the fourth refinery? I should say fourth. It is. There's the fourth refinery. Kenji gonna try to out-echo his opponent, being Lissette, and it's looking to be gonna be very successful. It's looking to be very successful. It's looking like it's gonna be successful, and probably is. Looks like Kenji decided to attack without his infantry. I don't know about you, but I'd kind of send my infantry. But you know, that's just me. You know, the way Kenji thinks is just beyond all humans. I mean, Kenji's an AI. He does what he wants. He understands what he's doing. It's all in his brain. It's all in his coding, I should say. Use your coding, Kenji. Use your freaking coding. Use it. So it looks like Lissette does not want to expand. Instead, just goes tier 3. You know, this is kind of how Giles played too. Disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. Now we see why Warren made it to the finals compared to others. I think Warren has definitely proved himself to me. I mean, like, he beat my favorite to win. He beat my favorite AI. But Warren has not fought an Empire player all tournaments. He hasn't. Just allies and Soviets. If Kenji wins, maybe Warren might struggle against the Empire player being Kenji. And remember, it's best out of 3 too, so maybe I should choose 3 different maps. I think that would be fair. I want to end it on Infinity Isle though. I mean, I was thinking of all Infinity Isle for all 3 matches, but now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do like all 3 maps. Like I should start it on Temple Prime, then I should do it on Fire Island, and then end it on Infinity. If it's a 1-1 and if it's a 1-for-1 battle, you know, I'm gonna do it all on Infinity. It's you know, it's a tough choice, but you know, I would like to see Infinity Isle in this tournament. I didn't do battle-based beta or Cabana simply because I wanted a faster tournament. I didn't want it to be I didn't want it to be slow. This is looking really bad for Lissette. She is being overwhelmed by the Empire of the Rising Sun. Oh my goodness, he finally sent the infantry with him. And oh no, he has no anti-air. He is done for with these crowdcopters, or is he? We can see that Collector is now on the move, going to crush the Shrunken. What is going on right now? I don't even understand what I'm looking at. Is this actually happening? Is it really? Lissette? Lissette? What the heck? Kenji expanding to that refinery? Yeah, that's an interesting move. Kenji's at tier 3, building some Eureka Omega. And some turrets too. Kenji loves his tier 3, that's all I gotta say. He will build Shoguns eventually. That'll be interesting to see. What if he builds Shoguns against Warren? You think Warren will have a counter for that? Warren's looking pretty strong. I like how this is like these tank busters are in friendly mode. They're like, hey, how you doing, Lissette? How you doing? We're just gonna stand here in your base and look cool. That's all they're doing. They're just standing there. You know, we don't want to kill your base. We're just gonna wait till your cryocopters are dead. Yeah, you know. Oh, now he's attacking. all that needed to be done was for a cryocopter to be destroyed. Okay. Nobody cares about this cryocopter. It's just about the other one. It's just about the other one. And oh no! Oh, all the tank busters are being crushed, which should have been crushed earlier. And oh my goodness, this prospector is basically heroic. And looks like something. I think that must have been balloon bombs. And looks like Lissette just sold a trillion power plants, and is desperate for another refinery. And are we going to see a tier 3 unit, or are we going to see an IFV? We're going to see a prospector. Great. You know, I have no refineries. I'm being killed. I know what I should do. I should expand. Remember this, people. Remember this. When you are dying, you want to expand. You know, when your opponent is in your base with an army, you want to expand. When you have no refineries, go ahead. Build a prospector out of your war factory and expand. Oh my goodness, Lissette. Oh, you totally deserve this loss. Oh, Zana should have done it. How disappointing. That would have been way better if Zana was in there, because Zana would have been all like suiciding twin blades, and that's always cool to look at. No, Lissette just kind of tried to attack and then pulled back. And well, that's the end of the semifinals. Then it's up for the finals. And I'm kind of feeling tired. But it's been interesting so far. I guess it's time to get saving these videos and get ready to do the finals. So I guess now is the time to think in your head, or just, you know, take a little bit to think. Just be like, who's gonna win this? Is it gonna be Kenji, or is it gonna be Warren? I did not expect this ending, guys. Not at all. But then I realized how all the good players are up at top. So, you know, I guess it had to be one of these guys. You know, Lissette, Kenji, Naomi, or Ziana. I know I keep calling it Ziana, and I think it's just pronounced Zana. I don't know. Never mind. I think Kenji was the best out of all three of them. You know, I definitely would have put my money on Kenji that he would have made it to the finals too, and I'm glad he did. I'm glad. You know, he's a worthy opponent for Warren. I hope. Hopefully, does a lot better than Oleg. We'll see what happens on Infinity Isle between them in the finals. Oh, also, as usual, let's take a look at the amazing kill death ratio. Hey, that's better than Zana, and I forgot what Oleg did, but I'm pretty sure it might have been a little bit worse than that. Alright, good game. Can't wait for the next couple of matches. Hope you enjoyed my commentary.